back to my channel. Once again, my name is Sihle, all the way from Street, the village. Guys, I know it's been like forever since I posted another video. I've just been going through a lot, guys. Umgowo, into ekhoyo, and into you know what I mean? Like, and that's not really explain. But I've just been going through a lot lately, and I just haven't been able to do things that I promised I would do for myself. And as a result, I've been feeling quite down and quite disappointed and under pressure and overwhelmed more than anything. And you know that feeling of being overwhelmed, you just can't do a lot when you're feeling all blue and gloomy. But today is a brand new day, and I hope you guys have been okay. One of the other things that I want to do today is just thank the people who took their time to to watch my video, and people who subscribed. Actually, I wasn't expecting that. Like, that is so exciting. Like, it shows that there's progress. So I just want to say thank you so much to those people and people who actually shared my video and mentioned it to people they know. Thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate it. I mean, for my first video, I didn't expect to get so many views and so many likes. That was a that's like, that means a lot to me. Thank you so much. So, you know, another thing, like, I remember it's one of the things that I mentioned on my previous video, that I'm gonna research a few topics that I want to talk about, and I did say that you guys are really welcome to recommend and suggest topics that you want me to go through. This is obviously new to me as well. I'm learning as much as, you know, you guys would also want to be learning from me. So yeah, I really would appreciate obviously more interaction when it comes to that. Guys, like, don't shy away. I need you. I need you. And yeah, so I actually made a list of like few topics that I thought I would tackle. But guys, it is so difficult. Like, you go through a whole research phase, researching about different topics and what they entail, but it's so difficult to have to come and express them on video, like on camera. Yeah, on camera, because like, you're literally just staring at the camera talking to yourself. How awkward is that? Like, I still feel very awkward doing that and just expressing myself on a camera. Are you kidding me? Like, who fucking does that? Yeah, also, more of that is gonna happen. Yeah. Wow, I'm gonna have to crop that out. Shit. Yeah, so guys, it is almost the end of the year. I cannot believe it. It went by so quickly, and it's so scary because I don't know if it's just pressure that we tend to find ourselves succumbing to, you know, because like, it's already the end of the year, and guys, no lie, we are grown. For example, someone like me, I am a part-time student, so I work at the same time, and because of that, there's a lot on my plate, and it seems that there's a lot that I must have accomplished before the end of the year, because it seems that I have so much time because I'm a part-time student. So, you know, you wouldn't expect someone like that to have so much work because they're not like full-time students. But in actual fact, academically for me, it's just been a very, very rough year. Financially, you know what, for you to have accomplished so many things in a matter of 12 months, you must have had, I mean, in my opinion, I think you must have had like some capital to obviously support whatever it is that you wanted to accomplish. Yeah. And yeah, financially, it's been wow, downhill, guys. Like, ayikho imali, Joe, ayikho imali. Oh my God, Sana, as in doing, I've been really trying to stay in my lane. Like I haven't even been doing much actually. Things that other young people my age are doing. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that ayikho imali. Oh guys, ibuhlungu le ndaba. Ibuhlungu le ndaba, but ke. But yeah, we're here. We're still alive, and we thank God for His grace and mercies that sustained us. Up to this far. Yes. So yeah, it's just so difficult to make ends meet, with this economy state. I actually read somewhere about, you guys. I'm gonna type. I saw a hashtag on Twitter called salary depression, like the depression. Your salary cannot afford. This was on 4 days ago, actually, on South African Twitter. Okay, yeah. So basically, it's about how like most of us who are the working class, we are really we are really like suffering. Our salaries, our like basic salaries for your basic what you call, yeah, like as in doing ayiko imali. Basically, let me just quickly read this article for you. It was written by James de Villiers from Business Insider South Africa. This was written on the 10th of October 2019, 23 minutes past 4 p.m. Central African time. Basically, this guy says that South Africans flooded Twitter to share their struggles and give advice on how to survive the month on a single salary. One of the other things that I actually wanted to talk about was that I've noticed that a lot of people are now expanding into entrepreneurship because there really is no money. So people are actually trying to find other means of making money, other streams of income, in order to support or sustain them throughout the rest of the 30 days. I mean, guys, it is so difficult. Even I myself, like I remember at the beginning of this year, I started selling Herbalife. Even that didn't really go well, or isn't really going well for me, because I haven't been active in the business. But it seems to be a very good business if you have people under you who if you have people who are joining under you as they call them downliners. When those people make sales, somehow you also get a boost as someone who becomes their coach. So in that way, you tend to, make a few rands there. And one of the other things that I do, I'm actually trying to do as much as I can to gather money, like clean money. We know about that life here. I mean, I'm not judging people who do other things to get their money. I mean, when push comes to shove, girl, you better do what you gotta do. Better zip it and do it and get yours, girl. So yeah, and this guy is saying basically under the hashtag salary depression, Twitter users shared advice on how best to save money and some of the biggest mistakes they've made spending money. Girl, friend, I'm about to tell you some of the biggest mistakes that I did ever since I started working till now, because I done fucked myself up. Basically, like I really made bad financial decisions from the time I started working until now, and now I'm really just working on recovering from that, because Sana, I don't understand why like we have to really get burnt before we learn. But yeah, basically that's what happened to me, and remind me guys to share. Like there will be another video obviously, but I'm gonna share with you how I got to where I am. Okay. Alright, so this guy is basically saying Twitter users, okay, the hashtag started trending on Thursday, which is also World Mental Health Day. Also, we're going to talk about mental health, guys. Umgowo, you know what I mean. Shortly after Khaya FM presenter Thabo Mokwele, he's at Tibo's ZA, that's his Twitter handle, asked followers if they suffer from salary depression. Okay, his tweet was, do you suffer from salary depression? What's the cause? What time of the month does it hit you? Girl, it has hit me now. Like, what's the day today? Today is the 14th. It's smack bam the middle of the fucking month, and smack bam broke. Okay, so yeah, people, okay, he says, well, on how salary depression affects you, emotional intelligence, are you a grumpy employee these days, your freedom, phone calls make you anxious, girl, relationships, black tax, friends going out every weekend, your salary can't afford all of that. Guys, I'm about to tell you something. So users were quick to share how they are affected by salary depression, with some saying they only work to survive. Charlie, we survive. It's difficult. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. Guys. Okay, so someone said, so now I'm going to read the comments under the tweet. So someone said, "Law, I can relate. I can spend so much in a day and survive a whole month with 50 rand. Lol, it's not funny, but damn. Someone also said, I never knew what that was until I left home. Tell me about it. Kunzima kwa Department of Pay Your Own Bills, guys. It's difficult at that department of Pay Your Own Bills is a motherfucking bitch. Someone also said Kona akuyi month end. I mean, Kona, guys, depression lead us to take salary offers that are below standard. That's true. Like, a lot of us are actually underpaid. I'm not particularly talking about myself, but I'm just saying that I know a lot of people who have been crying about now you're in there unhappy because the salary doesn't match the work. Companies do 5% yearly increase, meaning it will still be way less than what you deserve. Someone said every day salary depression sana indi better from payday. Sana, I relate to this one. Until the next payday, I mean, you literally live from payday to payday, from your hand to your motherfucking mouth. To your mouth. Guys, cost of living is so high. Like, fuel is motherfucking high, No matter how much you try to live within your means, those basic needs cost a lot. That's true. A few days ago, I took my car for service. I had 6,200, which I have been saving since January for December. Anyway, I ended up paying 5,900 rand. Can you imagine? For major service and brake replacements. Guys, I'm going to talk about cars. Cars. For those who are... For those who are planning to buy cars anytime soon, I'm going to talk about cars. Listen. Joe, listen. So yeah, major service. Someone said salary depression hits them from the first of the month to the last day of the month. That's true. You get paid today, in the next 3 days, you are literally left with nothing and wait for month end to get paid. It's sad. dude, I work for taxi fares. Oh my gosh, payday, it's like any other day. Like, yeah, you no longer get excited for it. Like, after that notification, debit orders just chow, 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 chow. By the time, like, you literally pray that debit orders actually go through, and then you can start calculating what you're going to do with the rest of the money, which is not much, which is really not much. Oh, funny enough, my salary is supposed to free me from financial stress, but it seems like it buys me stress, depression, tears, and more problems before it buys me food and other items I really need. We need to pray. We need to pray. Someone also said, then you get an increase here, 400 guys in the middle of the year. Joe, medical aid, guys, we're gonna talk about medical aid. These are literally things that I relate to because I'm working class. And guys, I don't know about most of you who are like my audience, but maybe you guys can also share on the comment section about your salary depression days and how they affect you, and how do you actually get over or through them. Like, what advices can you give? But as for me, I also need an advice, guys. But I'm gonna tell you about my plans for next year, because I do believe in my heart of hearts that next year is gonna be a good year. Also, it's gonna be a financially good year as well. So, some of you have family members who can make just one phone call to get you good jobs, but they won't because guys, they don't want to see you succeed. Yeah, food and fuel. At least we're left with 20 days. How many days are we left with? Hold on, guys. Are we left with... Okay, about 10 days. Gotta survive these 10 days. At least I did very well this month, I think. Okay. I'm not going to talk about black tax because, some of us really need to support our families. Like, our families really need us. Like, I think, I'm certain actually that right now in my family, I'm the only one who's working. I'm really not making a lot, guys, but I'm not going to talk about black tax because I understand that my family needs me. And as much as it's difficult, and sometimes maybe I'm denial, but I know that black tax is very expensive and most of us can't afford it. But I don't think I want to let my family starve. I don't think I want to do that. So I'm not going to talk about black tax. Maybe I can talk about government tax. I'm not going to talk about peer pressure as well because I don't really have so many friends, and all my friends are right now, they're working, most of them, so they totally understand what we mean by cost of living is flipping high. So they're not going to do that to me, and I'm also not going to do that to them. So I'm not going to talk about that, but I can talk about relationships, because that one is a very subjective experience. It's something that you choose. So I'm going to talk about relationships and money, because that one, like I used to date this guy who used to stay so far. Guys, so I'm gonna talk about that as well. Okay, I think now, now we are on to the advices, but advice how must we save money? So people are saying, listen, like, cancel medical aid and get a hospital plan, reduce your debit orders by paying them off and avoiding taking more, delete your banking app, it makes it easier to spend money. I don't know about that, but yay, medical angel. Some of you are already on stage 3 of depression, which is salary depression, while some of us are on stage 1, which is unemployment depression. Unemployment depression slaps harder. I can imagine, actually. Maybe it should be one of the other things that I talk about. Unemployment in South Africa, the rate is ridiculous and it keeps getting worse. The South African Reserve Bank recently revealed that South African salary growth was the lowest ever at just 1%. This means local salaries are not keeping up with inflation of around 4%. Oh, guys. Yeah. So, yeah, basically, that is what most of us are going through. I didn't even plan to talk about this, but, yeah, no, imali ayiko, guys. I just wish I could. I don't know how to, I just wish I could, like, explain it to you in a way that maybe you would understand it. I know, like, there are people out there who actually do relate to what most of us are going through. Oh, guys, I remember when, the reason why I got a car, guys, at least I drive in my brokenness. Joe, but now tell her the 100 rand, I can make it. But that's also one of the things I'm going to talk about, cars, and the reason why I bought a car. And yeah, it wasn't because I had extra money or a lot of money to spare, but it was mainly for peace of mind, because in these labeled depressions that a lot of people are going through, you really need to, like, scrap all the bits and pieces of peace of mind that you can get and put it together and make sure that at least there's some little thing that it's making you, or it's relieving you from all of this depression, because sana, you need a little bit of a silver lining, on that dark cloud. I know it's difficult for most of us, but it's the little things, that little thing that just makes you smile or just takes away pain a bit. You need to really, those are the things that you should actually value, in my opinion. The little things that make you feel okay, whether it's going to gym or praising the Lord at church or your boyfriend, although it's advisable to not rely on other people for happiness, and that you should actually be able to be content and happy by yourself. But I don't want to lie, sometimes having those people in your circle or in your life, it really makes a huge difference. So I'm not going to completely disregard that, no ways, because we need each other. And whew, guys, it's so difficult. But yeah, I hope this was informative, but I was just sharing, so I didn't really say anything much that is, out of the ordinary or anything that you wouldn't know or relate to. But yeah, basically, that's what's up. Guys, please like this video, subscribe to it if you haven't subscribed, share it, tell all the people that you know that your girl is here. Okay, like, I need all the support that I can get. You guys, don't forget to leave a comment on the comment section. I want to hear your opinion. I want to hear what you have to say about this. I want your advices as well. Guys, we are in this together. We need each other. So just let me know what's up, yo. Bye.